So I mentioned the movie The Iron Giant. In the beginning, really the beginning and the middle of the movie, the robot giant had a big ass dent in his head, and he was wounded. He didn't have no understanding. He was very childish like. But towards the end, when he was starting to understand the life and everything, he started the bump in his head got debuffered.
Yep.
Yeah,
and he got decalcified that pineal gland.
Yeah, he started to get his understanding back, and then that's when he was able to reconstruct his body and everything, just like the Aki mentioned earlier. So that's basically it.
This is more on suffering. This is 2 Corinthians 4:8. It says, "We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair." Like 12 years a slave. I will keep myself hearted. He said, I will not fall into despair. I will keep myself hearted till freedom is opportune.
That's right.
You know? Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. Always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Yahushua, that the life also of Yahushua might be made manifest in our body. For we which live are always delivered unto death for Yahushua's sake. You know, can you grab that scripture out where it says, for whether we live or die, we live to Yahushua? Oh, yeah. It says, for we which live are always delivered unto death for Yahushua's sake, that the life also of Yahushua might be made manifest in our mortal flesh. So then death worketh in us, but life in you. You
Romans
know?
14.
So although we're suffering, we're doing it for Yahushua's sake. You know? Basically, what we're doing is we're continuing where he left off. That's the reason he set up the disciples and teachers. You know, and he suffered and he died. You know, it was an atonement for the sins of Israel. But he set us all up so that we may go and continue his work. That's the reason why you have, Matthew's 10:5, where he sent the disciples out. Because we're continuing his mission. We're doing this for his sake. If we have to suffer too, it's for his sake. Hey, our lives were meaningless before we came into the knowledge of Yahushua. It was meaningless.
But now,
you know?
But now with this word, we have a purpose.
We have a purpose. And that mission is to do his will, man.
Right.
Hey, matter of fact, our lives are bought with the price, therefore they belong unto us.
That's right.
So we have no choice but to fulfill this mission, man. Go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 14, starting from verse 7. For none, starting from verse 7. For none of us liveth to himself, and no man dieth to himself. For whether we live unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and whether we die unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Whether we live, therefore, or die, we are Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Right.
Right.
Hey, a little bit more. Verse 12, it says, so then death worketh in us, but life in you. We having the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believe, and therefore have I spoken. We also believe, therefore speak, knowing that he which raised up the Lord Yahushua shall raise up us also by Yahushua, and shall present us with you. And that goes into 1 Thessalonians 4:16. You know, that the dead shall rise also.
The dead.
That the dead shall rise also. It says, for all things are for your sakes, that the abundant grace might through the thanksgiving of many redound in the glory of the Most High. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Right. Because our outer man, we're perishing, man. We look weak, weary, hair leaving us, shit like that. Our body breaking down. Yeah. We don't know what the hell to do the next day, but the spirit is strong. The spirit is the reason you know is the spirit, Lord willing, the spirit of this man that's wrong because we out here. That shows faith. That shows strength. You know, that shows that we're not scared. We'll stand in the face of our enemies boldly and tell him his downfall or what his future is going to be.
Go from where you think
we struggle every day with regular shit. We'll still know that the Lord is coming. Out of all the tribulation and the trials that we're going through every step of the way, we still praise Him.
Stupid shit.
Constantly moving our mouth. Our spirit groans to Him to let Him know, and He makes intercession for the stuff we don't want to pray for. We shouldn't pray for because we do pray for some stupid.
Yeah.
We count them, man. Sometimes we ask the outlandish shit. Just
get my woman to fast.
keep that bitch with me. That's some goddamn outlandish shit.
Yeah, that's how.
Just to add to this point, like these people, lives are meaningless. They pointless because you have a lot of people, that go to college. They change their they major or whatever like 3 or 4 times. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing what the fuck they want to do in this earth, or if they have the funds, they may travel and go about throughout the country or throughout the world. Talking about I'm trying to find myself, you know what I'm saying?
Bitch, you can't find shit.
Hey, all the answers, is right here in this book, man.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
In the book that you got dust on, that's where all your answers at, man.
Yeah, you looking right over that, But I got a quick precept on enduring, having faith and persevering, in Daniel. This is Daniel 3:25. He answered and said, "Lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the son of the 4th is like the son of Yahweh." Then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace, and spake and said, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego."
Hey, hold on, this bitch got humble. Nebuchadnezzar got humble.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, he gave him the fire. Nah, that fire was hotter than hell. Nah, he done seen. Wait a minute, there's 4 in there. Now he like, oh shit. They ain't even no smell on them. They in the midst of the fire. So now he talking, hey Shadrach, hey, come on out, how was this playing, man? Come on out here,
Bitch ass nigga, man.
Hey,
I was bullshitting.
I didn't mean to do that.
I mean, heat the fire up even hotter.
Had mighty men and time up and shit.
I didn't mean to heat it up a little bit more than it should have been. It was, man. You threw me in there, man.
These men back in that time, man, back in the ancient time, they had signs. They had incredible signs that Yahweh did for them in order to increase their faith and their belief. But in these times, hey, the only thing that we have is these prophecies coming into fruition to increase our faith and to create. And first of all, faith is a gift, but seeing these prophecies unfold that helps us, that helps us to believe. We don't have incredible signs like that yet, but we gonna have them.
That's right.
Yeah, and these were bold men. They had integrity. For the scriptures say, the righteous are as bold as a lion. You know what I'm saying? So, they didn't succumb to the elite, worshiping under gods. You know what I'm saying? They knew who they power was, and they stuck with it.
Right. Kind of speaks on that. Just think about, you got a whole sea of people. And why they got the statue, get down, the sackbut, the flute, the harp. When it goes on, you get ready to worship. All the sea of people just fall, and y'all the one standing up. Man, you gotta see that's faith. Y'all the only ones that's standing up out of that all of the sea of people that's out there. See?
Like with Loki when he told everybody to bow and shit on Captain America, and the old dude he fucking stood up and shit, and then Loki got mad as hell. He tried to kill him.
So you think? Look at how that can be construed as faith in Yahweh. You know what I mean? Or they're looking at you odd, and everybody thinking in one like, man, they're gonna die. He gave you a check. He gave you 2 chances when he did. You know what I mean? And you didn't do it, and that shows the faith. And that's in the day that's to come. Lord willing, we those men to do the same thing. We're not gonna bow down to this devil, man. We rather fight. We rather die than let you
Put a chip, yeah.
Put a chip in us, man.
Put a fucking little ass rice in my
to be your
Fuck out my
slave
face.
again. Because what you gonna do is try to, you don't know who. My thing is, they don't know who are Israelites, so they gonna try and look and
Take
see who
DNA test.
DNA test
You gonna be winging it.
and wing it, right? Because if they can't find everybody that's an Israelite. That's why he scattered them like a wind, and that's why they have to go the route they're going.
Yep.
They're just, because there's no way they can tell who's the Israelite. They know the way that it's done. They know that a Sicilian might most likely be an Israelite, or that guy that's the Irish that look like an Edomite. They know that. We already know that's why they got the Ancestry.com shit going on. You know, try to get your ancestry or that DNA swab and try to break it down. That's why they
Take
knew.
your blood in the hospitals.
In the hospitals. They know, they just do. Hey, Dracula's Castle is a scientist dwelling where they trying to differentiate you. They got your name. They most likely got your father. They're going to ask you those questions. So they already know what they're doing, man. This is not nothing new. It's always been done to pigeonhole the men of the Lord. Why did they always want to take Israel out? They knew who their power was. It was no other way to know. Why did they? I mean, they wanted to take Israel off the face of the earth. Didn't they say that in Psalms 83:1? You know.
Let's cut them off.
Yeah, right.
And they were mad as hell in Revelations the 11th chapter when the spirit of life entered back into them. Hey, they became mad and fearful, man.
Haman.
God,
Haman.
yeah.
Haman the hater.
Yeah, Haman. That's how I remember that. I thought of that.
Wait, it's a little more of this stuff. It says, and the princes, governors, and captains, and the king's counselors being gathered together saw these men, upon whose body the fire had no power, nor was an hair of their head singed, neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of fire had passed on them.
So they weren't even engulfed in this fire. They weren't even singed. And they got through in a hot as fire. See how the Most High did, like he said, like how the Most High did it. He turned up the fire to show you even more how his miracles is, to show who he is, man. It was so hot it burnt up the guys that threw them in.
Yeah.
And it didn't even touch them. They went in just dancing, thanking him. You know what I mean? Praising him, man. You think they gonna praise the Lord when you ain't get touched and you see this fire going around?
Happy as hell.
They were in there like, can't touch it.
Doing a ham bone and shit. Yeah, making fun of his ass. That's when he was like, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Oh, come on up here, man. We just playing with it. You ain't got no hard feelings.
I got you.
The Lord thy power.
That's what's going to happen, like the brother said. Brother Shakam said, the Lord is going to start making things like that happen, man. When Esau turned up the volume, turned up the heat, the Lord is going to do the same thing. And what's going to happen is a lot of people going to start believing. You know, a lot of people going to get through them signs.
But it's going to be too late.
Shoot with a, you got it.
You got that.
To shoot with an automatic weapon and the bullets just stop in front of you. You just whip them off.
Hit your ass, you fall
Right.
out, and you get back up.
Oh, right. Or you catch him like being ignorant. And just walk to him and then bend his gun, man. Come on. You know, just move the bullets out
what's
the way.
that
You
new
stop
game that
kind
came
of
out?
like time.
Equalizer?
Freeze the bullets in mid-air.
That new game that came out where you stop the bullets, that stop time and shit. I forgot what this shit's
You
called.
got more?
You got more of that.
God.
It says, then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, blessed be the power of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who have sent his angel and delivered his servants that trusted in him.
See? A heathen said that. A heathen came and said that out of his mouth. He said, and trusted in his servants and trusted in him. And they, man, trust is the big thing for Yahweh sitting on the shot.
Hey, that's Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. They shall be amazed at the strangeness of their salvation. You know, he was amazed. Nebuchadnezzar was amazed.
God, you got humble, brother.
Humble pitch. Yep. And have changed the king's word.
And you know, another word of humble, the word humiliate goes into the word humble. When you look it up in the Latin, both of them go back to the word humilis. You know? So he was humiliated because he wanted to burn these men. So the Most High humiliated him. Therefore, he humbled. He was humble.
Believe me, they understood. The people that saw understood. Like we saw that shit too.
Dumbass.
Hey, Nebuchadnezzar ain't no god.
He ain't